In life, our first job is this, to divide and distinguish things into two categories. Externals I cannot control, but the choices I make with regard to them I do control. Epictetus. Welcome to our channel, where today, we delve into the financial struggles that many face, through the lens of Stoic philosophy. It's often said that we are the sum of our habits. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to fall into patterns that undermine our financial stability and personal growth. But what if ancient wisdom could shed light on these modern challenges? In this video, we will discuss 10 common habits that are keeping you poor, guided by the timeless teachings of Marcus Aurelius. Financial difficulties don't arise overnight. They are often the result of ingrained habits and behaviors that, over time, erode our financial health. From lack of self-discipline to poor time management, these habits can trap us in a cycle of financial instability. By identifying and understanding these habits, we can begin to break free from their grip and move towards a more prosperous future. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and a renowned Stoic philosopher, faced immense challenges and responsibilities. Yet, his wisdom and reflections, captured in his work Meditations, offer profound insights into human behavior and the pursuit of a virtuous life. His teachings on discipline, responsibility, and the importance of internal control over external circumstances are not just philosophical musings but practical advice for improving our everyday lives. In this video, we'll explore how the principles of Stoicism can help us identify and change the habits that hinder our financial well-being. By integrating Marcus Aurelius's insights, we aim to provide not just a critique of these detrimental habits but also actionable steps to foster resilience, discipline, and ultimately, financial success. Join us on this journey of introspection and empowerment, as we uncover the Stoic path to financial stability. Number 1. Lack of self-discipline. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. This statement holds a timeless truth. Without self-discipline, even the most ambitious financial goals remain unattainable dreams. It is the cornerstone of success in any endeavor, and its absence can lead to a cascade of poor financial decisions. Lack of self-discipline manifests in various ways: impulse purchases, neglecting savings, and failing to adhere to a budget. Each of these actions chips away at our financial stability. For instance, impulsive spending might bring temporary satisfaction but often leads to buyer's remorse and accumulating debt. Neglecting to save, on the other hand, leaves us unprepared for unexpected expenses, forcing us into a cycle of borrowing and financial stress. Similarly, a lack of budgeting makes it easy to lose track of where our money goes, leading to overspending and insufficient funds for essential needs. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, emphasizes the importance of self-discipline as a fundamental aspect of Stoic philosophy. He writes, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This statement underscores the Stoic belief that control over one's actions and responses is paramount. For Marcus Aurelius, self-discipline was not merely a trait but a deliberate practice essential for achieving virtue and wisdom. In the context of financial decisions, self-discipline translates to making thoughtful, long-term choices over fleeting pleasures. It means prioritizing savings over unnecessary expenditures, sticking to a budget, and resisting the lure of instant gratification. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that by exercising control over our impulses, we can align our actions with our broader financial goals. Moreover, the Stoic approach to discipline involves understanding and accepting that we cannot control external circumstances, but we can control our responses to them. This mindset is particularly relevant in financial management. Economic downturns, unexpected bills, and market fluctuations are beyond our control. However, our preparedness, our saving habits, and our spending decisions are within our control. By cultivating self-discipline, we fortify ourselves against these uncertainties. Marcus Aurelius's wisdom invites us to reflect on our habits and choose discipline over convenience. In doing so, we not only improve our financial health but also build resilience and strength of character. Adopting self-discipline as guided by Stoic principles, we set ourselves on a path towards financial stability and personal growth. Number 2. Poor time management. How often do you find yourself saying, "If only I had more time"? This common lament highlights a critical issue: poor time management. Time, unlike money, is a resource we cannot earn back once spent. Mismanaging this precious asset can lead to missed opportunities and wasted resources, severely impacting our financial well-being. When we fail to manage our time effectively, we often find ourselves rushing to meet deadlines, missing out on lucrative opportunities, or falling behind on our goals. For instance, procrastination might delay a crucial investment or job application, resulting in lost income or advancement chances. Similarly, spending excessive time on low-priority tasks can detract from more productive activities, reducing overall efficiency and effectiveness. Over time, these habits accumulate, leading to a significant loss of potential earnings and growth. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, offers profound insights into the value of time. He writes, "Remember how long you've been putting this off, how many extensions the gods gave you, and you didn't use them. At some point, you have to recognize what world it is that you belong to, what power rules it and from what source you spring, that there is a limit to the time assigned you, and if you don't use it to free yourself it will be gone and will never return." For Marcus Aurelius, time is not just a resource but a gift, one that should be used wisely and purposefully. Stoic philosophy teaches us to be mindful of how we spend our time and to prioritize activities that align with our values and goals. This involves a conscious effort to eliminate distractions and focus on what truly matters. By setting clear priorities and adhering to a structured schedule, we can maximize our productivity and make significant strides towards our financial objectives. Moreover, the Stoics emphasize the importance of living in the present moment, making the most of the time we have now. This means not postponing important tasks or decisions but tackling them with diligence and urgency. In financial terms, this could mean starting that savings plan today, investing in skills for career advancement, or conducting timely market research for investments. Each moment used wisely is a step towards securing our financial future. Poor time management can severely hinder our financial progress by leading to missed opportunities and inefficient use of resources. By embracing the Stoic wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, we learn to value and manage our time with greater intention and discipline. This not only enhances our productivity but also ensures that we are making the most of every moment to achieve financial stability and success. Number 3. Impulsive spending. Have you ever bought something on a whim, only to regret it later? While occasional indulgence might seem harmless, habitual impulsive spending can significantly undermine financial stability. Impulsive spending often stems from a desire for immediate gratification, a temporary relief or joy that quickly fades, leaving behind a dent in our finances. Whether it's the latest gadget, a flashy outfit, or an unplanned getaway, these spontaneous purchases can accumulate, leading to mounting debt and financial stress. Over time, impulsive spending erodes savings, increases credit card balances, and diminishes our ability to invest in more meaningful, long-term financial goals. The detrimental effects of impulsive spending extend beyond the immediate financial hit. It fosters a cycle of dependency on material goods for happiness, often leading to a persistent feeling of dissatisfaction and the need for more purchases to fill the void. This cycle not only drains financial resources but also detracts from our overall sense of well-being and fulfillment. Stoic philosophy, with its emphasis on self-control and moderation, offers valuable insights into curbing impulsive spending. Marcus Aurelius writes, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This Stoic principle encourages us to find contentment and happiness from within, rather than seeking it through external possessions. The Stoics advocate for a life of moderation, where desires are kept in check and only necessary and meaningful purchases are made. By practicing self-discipline and mindfulness, we can resist the urge to spend impulsively. This involves pausing before making a purchase to consider whether it aligns with our long-term goals and values. It also means being mindful of the motivations behind our spending. Are we buying something out of true need or simply to momentarily alleviate stress or boredom? While we can't always control external temptations, we can control our responses to them. This means setting a budget, sticking to a shopping list, and avoiding situations where we might be tempted to spend impulsively, such as browsing online stores or going to the mall without a specific purpose. By embracing these Stoic principles, we can develop a healthier relationship with money. This not only enhances our financial stability but also fosters a deeper sense of contentment and fulfillment. Impulsive spending loses its allure when we realize that true happiness comes from within and that financial freedom is built through mindful, deliberate actions. In practicing moderation and self-control, as guided by Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers, we pave the way for a more secure and fulfilling financial future. Number 4. Avoiding responsibility. How often do you find yourself blaming others or external circumstances for your financial troubles? This tendency to avoid responsibility is a common pitfall that can significantly hinder financial growth and success. Avoiding responsibility often manifests as blaming external factors, such as the economy, our upbringing, or even luck, for our financial difficulties. While these factors can certainly influence our situation, placing the blame entirely on them can lead to a sense of helplessness and inaction. When we fail to take ownership of our financial decisions, we forfeit the power to change our circumstances. This mindset can result in missed opportunities for growth, poor financial habits, and a lack of proactive measures to improve our financial health. For example, avoiding responsibility might mean neglecting to track expenses, failing to create or adhere to a budget, or postponing important financial decisions such as investing or saving for retirement. Each of these actions, or inactions, contributes to financial instability. Without taking responsibility, it's easy to fall into a cycle of debt, poor credit, and financial stress. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, emphasizes the importance of taking ownership of our actions and decisions. He writes, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This powerful statement urges us to stop making excuses and to start taking concrete steps towards improving ourselves and our circumstances. Aurelius teaches that we have control over our actions and decisions, even if we cannot control external events. This Stoic principle is crucial for financial management. By accepting responsibility for our financial choices, we empower ourselves to make positive changes. This involves acknowledging past mistakes, learning from them, and making deliberate, informed decisions moving forward. Taking responsibility also means being proactive. It's about setting financial goals, creating a plan to achieve them, and regularly reviewing and adjusting the plan as needed. It involves educating ourselves about financial matters, seeking advice when necessary, and taking steps to improve our financial literacy. When we take ownership of our financial future, we are more likely to engage in behaviors that promote financial health, such as saving, investing, and living within our means. In summary, avoiding responsibility can severely hinder financial growth and success. By embracing Marcus Aurelius's teachings on ownership and accountability, we can shift our mindset from one of blame to one of proactive control. This not only helps us to navigate financial challenges more effectively but also fosters a sense of empowerment and resilience, paving the way for lasting financial stability and success. Number 5. Resistance to change. Do you ever find yourself clinging to old habits and routines, even when they no longer serve you well? Resistance to change is a common struggle, yet it can significantly prevent financial progress. Change is often met with apprehension and reluctance. Whether it's changing a spending habit, switching careers, or adapting to new financial strategies, the fear of the unknown can keep us stuck in unproductive patterns. This resistance can lead to missed opportunities for growth and improvement. For instance, sticking to outdated financial practices might prevent us from adopting new technologies or investment strategies that could enhance our financial health. Similarly, reluctance to change jobs or seek better opportunities can limit income potential and career advancement. Resistance to change also manifests in our daily financial decisions. It might be the refusal to create a budget because it feels restrictive, or the hesitation to invest because of perceived risks. This fear of change can result in complacency, where we continue with familiar but ineffective financial behaviors, thereby stalling our financial growth. Stoicism, however, teaches us to embrace change as an inevitable and natural part of life. Marcus Aurelius writes, "Observe constantly that all things take place by change, and accustom yourself to consider that the nature of the universe loves nothing so much as to change the things which are, and to make new things like them." This Stoic principle reminds us that change is a fundamental aspect of the universe, and resisting it is contrary to the natural order of things. By accepting change, we align ourselves with the flow of life and open up to new possibilities. Stoicism encourages us to view change not as a threat but as an opportunity for growth and improvement. This perspective can be transformative in our financial lives. Embracing change might mean adopting new financial tools, exploring different investment options, or re-evaluating and adjusting our financial goals regularly. It involves staying informed about market trends, being flexible with our plans, and continuously seeking ways to improve our financial strategies. Moreover, Stoic wisdom teaches us to focus on what we can control. While we cannot control external changes, we can control our responses to them. This means being proactive and adaptable in the face of financial changes, whether it's a shift in the economy, a change in job status, or a new financial challenge. By embracing change, we become more resilient and better equipped to navigate the complexities of financial life. Resistance to change can hinder financial progress, but by adopting the Stoic perspective of embracing change, we can turn potential obstacles into opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius's teachings guide us to see change as a natural and beneficial part of life, encouraging us to adapt, evolve, and thrive in our financial journeys. Number 6. Neglecting personal development. Have you ever felt stuck in a rut, longing for personal growth but unsure where to start? Neglecting personal development is a common yet detrimental habit that can profoundly impact our financial prosperity. Personal development encompasses a broad range of activities aimed at improving ourselves mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. From acquiring new skills to cultivating healthy habits and nurturing meaningful relationships, personal development is the foundation upon which financial success is built. Yet, it is often overlooked or relegated to the sidelines in the pursuit of more immediate financial gains. The link between personal development and financial prosperity is undeniable. Investing in ourselves, whether through education, self-improvement courses, or mentorship, opens doors to new opportunities and enhances our value in the marketplace. Developing skills such as communication, leadership, and critical thinking not only increases our earning potential but also equips us with the tools to navigate the complexities of the modern economy. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of continuous self-improvement and growth as essential components of a virtuous life. This Stoic principle urges us to focus on becoming the best version of ourselves, constantly striving for excellence in all aspects of our lives. In the context of financial prosperity, Stoicism teaches us to cultivate virtues such as discipline, prudence, and resilience. By embracing these virtues and committing to ongoing personal development, we position ourselves for long-term success. This might involve setting aside time for self-reflection and introspection, identifying areas for improvement, and taking deliberate steps towards self-mastery. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to view challenges and setbacks as opportunities for growth. Instead of succumbing to despair or resignation in the face of financial difficulties, we can approach them with a mindset of resilience and resourcefulness. This perspective enables us to learn from our experiences, adapt to changing circumstances, and emerge stronger and more capable than before. Neglecting personal development is a critical mistake that can hinder financial prosperity. By recognizing the intrinsic link between personal growth and financial success and embracing Stoic insights on continuous self-improvement, we can unlock our full potential and create a more fulfilling and prosperous life. Investing in ourselves is not only a wise financial decision but also a fundamental step towards achieving our goals and realizing our dreams. Number 7. Living beyond means. Contentment comes not from having much, but from being satisfied with little. When we chase after material possessions and luxuries beyond our financial capacity, we risk more than just financial instability. We jeopardize our peace of mind and overall well-being. Living beyond one's means often leads to accumulating debt, a burden that weighs heavily on both our finances and our mental health. Whether it's credit card debt, loans, or mortgages, the constant pressure of repaying borrowed money can create a cycle of stress and anxiety. Moreover, the interest payments and fees associated with debt further diminish our financial resources, making it even harder to break free from the cycle of overspending. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, espouses the virtues of simplicity and frugality. He writes, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This Stoic perspective encourages us to find contentment in the essentials of life rather than in material wealth. By living in harmony with our resources and practicing moderation in our desires, we can cultivate a sense of peace and fulfillment that transcends material possessions. Living within our means involves aligning our spending with our income and prioritizing needs over wants. It means distinguishing between essential expenses, such as housing, food, and healthcare, and discretionary spending on non-essential items. By adopting a minimalist mindset and embracing simplicity, we can reduce financial stress and create a more sustainable and fulfilling lifestyle. Moreover, living within our means enables us to build a solid financial foundation for the future. By avoiding unnecessary debt and focusing on saving and investing, we can secure our financial well-being and work towards achieving our long-term goals. This requires discipline and self-control, but the rewards, financial security, peace of mind, and freedom from the burden of debt, are well worth the effort. By heeding Marcus Aurelius's wisdom on simplicity and aligning our lifestyle with our resources, we can cultivate a sense of contentment and security that transcends material wealth. In doing so, we pave the way for a more fulfilling and sustainable financial future. Number 8. Neglecting networking. Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. This timeless wisdom reflects the importance of networking, a practice that, when neglected, can severely limit our financial opportunities. Neglecting networking means missing out on valuable connections, opportunities, and resources that could enhance our financial prospects. In today's interconnected world, success often depends not only on what you know but also on who you know. Whether it's finding job opportunities, securing clients, or accessing valuable information and advice, networking opens doors that might otherwise remain closed. From a financial perspective, networking can lead to lucrative partnerships, collaborations, and business ventures. By building relationships with professionals in our industry or related fields, we gain access to valuable insights, referrals, and mentorship opportunities. Moreover, networking can facilitate access to new markets, clients, and potential investors, enabling us to expand our business and increase our earning potential. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of community and collaboration as essential components of a virtuous life. Marcus Aurelius writes, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Therefore, guard accordingly, and take care that you entertain no notions unsuitable to virtue and reasonable nature." This Stoic principle underscores the interconnectedness of all beings and the importance of cultivating meaningful relationships based on mutual respect and goodwill. Stoicism teaches us to approach interactions with authenticity, integrity, and a genuine desire to help others. Instead of viewing networking as a transactional exchange aimed solely at furthering our own interests, we should see it as an opportunity to build meaningful connections and contribute positively to our community. By fostering trust and reciprocity, we can create a network of support that benefits not only ourselves but also those around us. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to embrace collaboration and cooperation rather than competition and rivalry. By working together towards common goals, we can achieve more than we ever could alone. This collaborative mindset is particularly valuable in the realm of business and finance, where partnerships and alliances can lead to greater innovation, efficiency, and success. By embracing Stoic principles related to community and collaboration, we can cultivate meaningful connections, access valuable resources, and unlock new possibilities for financial growth and prosperity. Networking is not just about expanding our professional circles, it's about building relationships that enrich our lives and contribute to the greater good. Number 9. Lack of patience. Patience is not the ability to wait, but the ability to keep a good attitude while waiting. This simple yet profound truth underscores the importance of patience, a virtue that is essential for achieving long-term financial goals. In today's fast-paced world, instant gratification is often prioritized over delayed rewards. However, when it comes to financial success, patience is not just a virtue, it's a necessity. Many of the most significant financial achievements require time, persistence, and resilience in the face of challenges and setbacks. Lack of patience can manifest in various ways that hinder financial progress. It might lead to impulsive decision-making, such as chasing after get-rich-quick schemes or making risky investments without proper research or consideration. Alternatively, it might result in a lack of perseverance, where individuals give up on their long-term goals at the first sign of difficulty or delay. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reflects on the importance of endurance and perseverance in Stoic philosophy. He writes, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." This Stoic principle encourages us to embrace life's challenges with courage and fortitude, recognizing that adversity is an inevitable part of the human experience. In the context of financial goals, patience is essential for weathering market fluctuations, economic downturns, and other unforeseen obstacles. It involves staying the course, even when the journey becomes difficult or uncertain. By maintaining a long-term perspective and focusing on the bigger picture, we can withstand temporary setbacks and stay committed to our financial objectives. Moreover, patience allows us to make informed and rational decisions about our finances. Instead of succumbing to the pressures of instant gratification, we can take the time to research, plan, and strategize for the future. This might involve setting realistic goals, creating a financial plan, and implementing a disciplined approach to saving and investing. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate patience not only in our financial endeavors but also in all aspects of our lives. By practicing endurance and perseverance, we develop resilience and strength of character that serve us well in times of adversity. Patience enables us to stay focused on our goals, navigate challenges with grace, and ultimately, achieve lasting success and fulfillment. Lack of patience can hinder our ability to achieve long-term financial goals. By embracing the Stoic virtues of endurance and perseverance, we can cultivate the patience necessary to withstand challenges, make wise decisions, and ultimately, realize our financial aspirations. Patience is not just a virtue, it's a cornerstone of financial success and personal growth. Number 10. Indecisiveness. Do you ever find yourself paralyzed by decisions, unable to choose a path forward? Indecisiveness is a common habit that can severely impact our financial well-being. When we are indecisive, we miss opportunities, delay important actions, and often end up stuck in a cycle of inaction. This can lead to missed investments, poor career choices, and the inability to take advantage of financial opportunities that could significantly improve our situation. Indecisiveness can stem from fear of making the wrong choice, lack of information, or simply being overwhelmed by the options available. Marcus Aurelius offers timeless wisdom on this issue. He writes, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This principle encourages us to act with integrity and decisiveness. In the context of financial decisions, this means evaluating our options carefully, seeking necessary information, and then making a choice with confidence. While no decision is without risk, failing to make a decision is often the riskiest choice of all. By embracing the Stoic practice of mindful decision-making, we can reduce the paralysis of indecision and move forward with our financial goals. Furthermore, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of accepting the outcomes of our decisions, whether they are favorable or not. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that we cannot control external events, but we can control our responses. This mindset helps us to make decisions without the crippling fear of potential failure, knowing that whatever happens, we have the resilience and wisdom to handle it. In summary, indecisiveness can significantly hinder financial progress and lead to missed opportunities. By applying Stoic principles of decisive action and acceptance, we can overcome this habit, make informed financial decisions, and steadily work towards our long-term goals. Embrace the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and take control of your financial destiny. In conclusion, we've explored 10 common habits that can hinder financial well-being. These habits, if left unchecked, can lead to financial instability, stress, and missed opportunities for growth. However, by applying Stoic principles, as taught by Marcus Aurelius, we can break free from these habits and achieve financial stability and prosperity. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-discipline, moderation, and resilience in our financial decisions. It encourages us to focus on what we can control, embrace change, and cultivate meaningful connections with others. By adopting these principles, we can navigate the complexities of the financial world with clarity, purpose, and integrity. I encourage you to reflect on these teachings and apply them in your own life. By doing so, you can overcome these common pitfalls and embark on a path towards financial freedom and fulfillment. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful videos on Stoicism and personal development. Hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Thank you for watching, and may you find peace and prosperity on your journey.